Hello Gemini, welcome to your June tarot reading. I hope that May has been peaceful and productive for you. I want to get straight into your reading, but first, if this is the first time on my channel, you may notice that the parts where I am shuffling for your cards to fall is speeded up. That's purely to stop it being so tedious for you and to shorten the length of the video a little. I'm going to dive straight into your June prediction now. Alright Gemini, let's have a look at your cards now. So we have the Five of Swords to start with, which tells me that you may have been kind of struggling a little bit with your thoughts, and may well be also arguments or crossed words here. It could well be that you're stressing over something that you're trying to work out the finer details over, that you're worrying over something, but it's something that's affecting you on the external, something that's impacting you. It could well be other people, as I say, words, communications, or it could be your own thought process. But it's interesting that I have the Queen of Wands next to that Five of Swords, because from this energy, this very mental or very cerebral energy, we have this passion and this fire, this ability to manifest and create, the ability to take the seed of ideas and bring them to fruition. You see all of the candles here indicating the pure potential, the light potential here coming in from the universe. This lady is very comfortable in her domain, and she is able to express and manifest and create as she wills. She understands how to use the energies of the universe. Now, being an air sign, it could well be that you're overthinking this kind of potential, or you may be overcomplicating it, or you may be battling with somebody else in order to kind of crystallize it. But next we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is a very earthy energy. It's very slow and steady and methodical. It's all about discipline. It's all about like tactical moves and having foresight. So the Knight of Pentacles is bringing you an energy that kind of tells you to slow down and look at the long view. Or if you you may already be doing this, you may already be trying to do things slowly, a bite at a time. And next to him we have the Knight of Swords, which is a very kind of fast moving mercurial energy, bringing information, bringing clarity and speeding you off. So we have almost the tortoise and the hare energy in these two cards. So something's telling me that there's balance here, and that is required, and that may be what has been stressing you out. It may well be two schools of thought, i.e., people that you're having battles with, and so what we need to find is a happy medium and a balance here. What I'm seeing is a lot of creation that's about to take place, but it's the fine-tuning that may be required, Gemini. Now we do have the Hierophant, and the Hierophant to me represents all that is establishment, if you like, everything to do with government, education, health, law, institutions, religion, marriage, that kind of thing, everything that is solid and secure. Now, it could well be that something is having an impact on your security, but I kind of get the sense that you're dealing with, loopholes and red tape and kind of, going through the motions of filling out forms and getting licenses, or something's happening here that's on a very kind of civic level, shall we say. The Hierophant also represents cultural tradition. So it could be that the battles you are having and the stress you're having with other people may well be on a kind of, breaking with tradition, or basically trying to get certain things put through for yourself that goes beyond what has been acceptable in the past. There's certainly some work to be done here, but for me it's all about achieving the balance between two very powerful energies. Now, correctly, it seems we have the Strength card, and the Strength card talks about using your higher will over your base nature. Now what that means to me is, rather than trying to force things through in a brutish way or to force things to happen, it's about being taking the high road. It's about being the master tactician, is raising yourself up to have a much broader perspective and an understanding of process, and allowing your because Geminis are well known for being able to put something across verbally quite clearly, and kind of almost poetry. You've got the gift of the gab, basically. And so there's this higher nature of yours that can raise out of the argumentative energy, if you like, and raise up to the more kind of convincing, the more using facts and figures and truths to win people over, if I can put it that way. This is definitely with regards to shifting forward on a creative level, to get over your obstacles, rise up into your higher self, your higher nature, to help people see the benefits to themselves, and to convince them that this is the best way forward, and get the balance and the alchemy right. There are some shifts and compromises here. To me, this brings a brand new start in the way that you're going to be. We have the Ace of Wands here, which gives you this brand new start. Once you've mastered being able to kind of find your way through the maze, through the loopholes, you get this very interesting divine seed and spark of energy. And not only that, on your journey you've created a web of connection. You've created a kind of an all-encompassing knowledge, if you like. So this seed will be well planted within you. And then we have the King of Pentacles, and he is the master of manifestation and creation. He creates a very solid base. So your journey here, Gemini, has been from this kind of scattered, difficult communicative energy into the very steady, assured, intuitive energy that this whole process has developed within you. Very interesting. I'm going to draw you some clarity cards now. Wow, Gemini, what interesting clarity cards you have here. You have the Death card over the Five of Swords. So this tells me that this process, this anxiety, mental or communicative battle is shifting you into a new cycle, if you like. Maybe the battle is over here, and this Death Rebirth card is bringing you to a new cycle, or maybe the fact that you've gone through this is going to shift you into a different way of being, and I'm kind of leaning towards that particular energy. Now, the reason being is I have the Five of Cups here. The Five of Cups is about disappointments and loss, and perhaps crying over spilt milk and feeling bad about what you no longer have, or something didn't come to fruition. But what you have is solid. What you are left with is secure, and what it's asking you to do is to concentrate and to grow that which remains. The cups are all about your nourishment and your nurturing, your abundance and happiness. And the Queen of Wands is here creating. She knows how to do this. And so not to worry about what was lost, but to concentrate on growing from your seeds again, growing from this nourishment again. Then we have Temperance over the Knight of Pentacles. Temperance is all about your balance and your personal alchemy, if you like. It's kind of a healing and an angel backing, saying, look, we can get your alchemy right. We can balance the physical and the emotional, or the spiritual and the practical. We can get this balance within you in order for you to move forward at a much more kind of righteous and steady pace here. This is the right thing to do. This is going to bring you balance, this steady progress and foresight. Now, the Queen of Cups over the Knight of Swords is interesting, because the Queen kind of holds back her emotion and doesn't give her love and nurturing to everybody. Now, this is important because the Knight of Swords is very gung-ho. He will just go and kind of shoot off information and messages and off he speeds, and it's not that it's ill-considered, but it's not considered enough. And so the Queen of Swords is coming over this card to say, look, there needs to be some discernment here. The Queen of Cups is the only cup in the deck that is covered, showing that she is careful who she gives that nurturing to. So be aware of this kind of need to overgive or to rush forth into something, and to take your time and have, use the wisdom that you have to move forward. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles over the Hierophant. Now I find that really interesting because the Nine of Pentacles brings you into a position where you're able to share of yourself. You have plenty to go around. You can nourish other people. And this is connected to the security, the foundation, the kind of the governmental energies, the tradition and culture. So there's something innate within you. You will be able to bring this energy that nurtures many. And so maybe this is the ticket, the card that will carry you through these processes, if you like. And you will be able to share of yourself. You will be able to utilize all that you've learned, your wisdom and your talents, in order to benefit things on a very structural level. The Two of Pentacles over the Strength card. Now these are both about balance. They're both about bringing balance to yourself. The Pentacles are all about your resources and financial foundation. Practicalities, it can be balancing your work and home, etc. And again, we've got the Strength here, balancing the base nature with the higher nature, using your higher ideals to bring balance back to your life. And then we have the Queen of Wands over the Ace of Wands, which is great because it tells me that through this whole process you've gained a certain amount of wisdom and understanding in how to manifest. You see the potential, and intuitively you understand how to create and how to share of that wealth and make it work for everybody. And so now you have this, you've got the network, you've got the information, and you have the brand new opportunity in the seed here with the Ace of Wands. And I love to see the World card here over the King of Pentacles, because it tells me that this is a brand new premise for you. This is a new portal, a new level. You're leveling up, Gemini. You're getting into that new sphere where you're able to kind of develop yourself much more and release a lot of the past here. I'm going to pull you two advice cards now. Okay, so the two cards we have is Change and the Master. So these two energies are very apt in terms of your reading here and the progress that you're making. And it tells me that you're gathering all of the knowledge, the wisdom, the experience, the information, the connections, all of the elements that you need in order to create a positive change. And you notice how we have had the world in that spherical kind of energy, and we also have this spherical energy here with the change, and we have balance as well with the Two of Pentacles and the Strength card. So you have the blessings of the universe to make this shift and make this change, and it's given you a great insight, and it's raised your energy and vibration to that of mastery level in whatever it is that you're doing, and whatever aspect or facet of life that you're working in. So this is as much about your personal growth on a spiritual level and an emotional level as it is about creating within the universe. Very interesting read, Gemini. I'm going to pull you one outcome card now for June. Okay, Gemini, we've got two actually that came out for you for the outcome card. We have the Three of Pentacles and we have the Queen of Swords. So there again lies your clarity without emotion, your incisive wisdom there, enabling you to move forward with logic and fact, and with not so much of the kind of base emotion that sometimes rules us. And then we have the Three of Pentacles here, which indicates new projects and new starts, as we've already seen. It indicates that there's definitely a network going on here, a collaboration, if not outside of yourself, then at least with, loved ones, or with skills that you have. You're able to use various skills to bring something together and start creating. The Three of Pentacles talks about the will, the vision, and the skill to bring certain projects or certain missions into fruition. So what I'm seeing here is you gaining the wisdom and the clarity on how to move forward, and you actually doing what it is that you set out to do. So June looks like a very interesting month, Gemini. I hope that helps you. I'd really love to hear your comments to see how that resonates. And thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.